Hey guys, and welcome to today's Prep and Pack with Me to Hawaii vlog. I'm so excited that you all are here, but first, let's do a little rewind and catch up at the beginning of this week.
Yeah, sunny days, no clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Got the Tropicana, fresh cut sushi on a platter. Ready, honey, it don't matter, shots. Till I drop, gonna 24/7, golden hour like a boss.
Whoa, those are pretty. You want a sparkle?
Yeah, I can take it higher. Got no time for never, only spending cheddar. Wish I could do this forever. Chilling with the hottest company. They all wanna welcome me to their private penthouse suite. Yeah, now I got the key. Rooftop pool, got a heli on.
Oh, she loves the hot towels. It's her favorite part. Don't you?
We are 7 days out from leaving for Hawaii and going to Disney's Aulani Resort, which super excited, but also comes with like the stress of the countdown. So let's throw that to-do list up on there. Annie and I just got our nails. This is what I chose to do. And Annie chose a really pretty like glitter blue, which I'm loving. So we both got our nails done at the salon and now we're gonna go get some lunch. It is 2:20. Yes, we're eating lunch at 2:20, but also in my defense, we slept in until like 10:30 this morning, and that is not what we normally do. But just for some insight, I've been staying up till like 12:30 in the morning to make sure that all of my vlogs from our last Disney World trip was complete and uploaded, and then trying to crank out the vlogs of things that I've already filmed and recorded so I can focus on packing and preparing for our trip for the next 7 days, so I'm not like waiting last minute for everything. So plus I am a full-time mom who works 40 to 45 hours, commutes 30 minutes both ways. So if you don't know who I am Andrea Moberly. Let me just go ahead and introduce myself. Busy mom in the magic. We love to travel. We love to do the things. We love to go to Disney World, and we are going to Disney's Aulani Resort for the very first time. So welcome to our family. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. But yeah, so I've been really lack of sleep, so it was nice to sleep in, but on the other side we're behind on our to-do list, so we're gonna go get some Chick-fil-A. We've got our nails done, and let's knock some things off of our to-do list. You ready, Annie? Yes. What are you gonna get to eat? Chick-fil-A.
I got french fries and chicken nuggets and lemonade.
And lemonade. What's your favorite restaurant?
Chick-fil-A,
Okay.
Little Caesars,
Little Caesars.
and
Texas.
Texas Donut.
Go on your side. Go on your side of the car.
We are 6 days away from our departure to Hawaii, and let's mark a few things off of our to-do list. I went to work today. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, I'm ready for bed. Tyler's in there cooking some dinner for us. I need to do some laundry. But there are two things that I want to show you guys to kind of show you that might not be so popular, that you might not know about, especially when flying a long trip. So our longest flight is going to be from Atlanta to Honolulu, and it's going to be 10 hours, I believe, in flight. So of course they will be needing to feed us. So on my Delta app, I just simply went to our flight, then I went to our long part of our flight because we have to fly down to Atlanta, and then I clicked show passengers, and then I'm going to click view on specifically Annie because I'm going to show you how to request a kids meal for her. So we're gonna retrieve our services, and then you see that we have special meals on here, and I'm just gonna pop this open for you. I'm gonna push OK, and then I'm selecting the flight that it needs to be, and then you can see that if you're diabetic, gluten-free, low sodium, no salt added, so all of these options for any type of special meals or dietary restrictions. So I went ahead and clicked child meal, and I'm gonna save request. That way they can be prepared whenever filling the plane, and then they can see also with her seat that that is what she wants or needs. So I don't know if that's super popular information, but I thought that I need to share that with you guys. Now I'm gonna confirm our airport transportation. This is something that I like to do like at least 6 days out, just to make sure that we are good to go and I can make any types of changes or accommodations to our needs and communicate clearly with the service. So we are using Top Limousine service, and no, it's not a limousine, it's just what they're called. It is one of the ones that I have found in Honolulu with credible services, somebody that can lug our suitcases. They had a chauffeur option, child seats, and then also there's a lot of shuttles and operations in Hawaii that do not accommodate golf bags, and we are a golfing family, so we will be bringing our golf bags. So Top Limousine Services actually does accommodate this, and plus we wanted a chauffeur just simply because the flight is so long and we're outnumbered with luggage, and my husband was like, it would be really nice if somebody met us at the baggage carousel. So that's what we went with. So I'm gonna get into my email. I already know that I have booked it, I've paid for it, but I just want to confirm, 1, our times, our dates, and then 2, did I put the correct flight information in there? Because they can watch our flights. So if there was any types of delays or if we're landing early, anything like that, they can monitor our flight while we're up in the air and then make accommodations or move things around to ensure that they're gonna be there in a timely manner to pick us up and be there for our services. So I'm gonna hop in my email, I'm gonna check to see if I did all of that, and then I'm going to check mark the things that we have done for our 6 days out. We are 5 days away until we leave for Disney's Aulani Resort in Hawaii. I like saying that out loud because I still can't believe it's happening. But anyway, welcome to my crazy laundry room. Man, doing a great job so far. What I like to do leading up to my trip is to commit to 1 load of laundry every single day. Now, if you are a new friend on here, life is chaos. I'm a full-time working mom, I'm a wife, and like to do YouTube part-time. And we go on a trip like every 4 to 6 weeks, actually every 4 weeks during this time period of the year. So it's a little chaotic. So if you've not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and join the chaos. Welcome to our family. But we're gonna commit to 1 load of laundry every single day. And actually, like this time, Tyler has helped me out with this because he's actually going on this trip. When the trips that he doesn't go on, he doesn't help commit. He'll like do the towels. Like, I'm not saying that he does not contribute around the house because he's amazing. But he's a little bit more excited about washing his clothes and doing like the role of the 1 load per day. So he even did my clothes, which says a lot because I'm very particular about how my clothes and Annie's clothes are done. And he actually did them yesterday, which is like audience applause. Pretty impressive. Anyway, so I've done great. I've not put all of our clothes away, and so we've done wonderful so far. But the good thing is that he's done his laundry. I did give him a due date, and he has until Thursday to get all of his clothes ready and prepared of what he wants to wear, or I'm going to be filling in the gaps, and he doesn't want that to happen. So he has the due date by Thursday to make sure that everything is prepared for me to start packing and putting them in individual packing cubes. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing a load of laundry just so we don't have to come back and do laundry and be really behind when I'm also trying to do all the laundry from our trip. So let's go ahead and get a load. Let's start getting this going so we can mark some things off of our to-do list. We are 4 days away from leaving for our Hawaii trip. So exciting, but I am pretty tired today. I had to work this morning, and then Annie had gymnastics, and that's why it's kind of dark and I'm using my lovely fake lighting. So the sun's going down. I do need to take a shower tonight. And then I know on my last prep and pack with me, like so many of you guys were dying laughing at me. And so I'm going to let you all laugh at me again in a bit, and I'll show you why. But first I need to pay some things off. And I do like to pay everything off before my arrival. So whenever we arrive, we are actually using a local florist, and I'll put all of her information in the description, but she has some beautiful, beautiful pieces, and we have ordered Leis, so necklace Leis for all 3 of us. And then Annie and I will have flower crowns, and so I'm super, super excited for that. Again, a local florist. And so whenever I placed the order, she asked for 50% of a deposit to actually secure my order. So I need to send her the remaining balance and just kind of like check mark that and get that out of the way. What, baby?
I love you.
I love you, honey. And then I'm going to text my travel agent, Sarah, to see if we can go ahead and get our resort completely paid off. Again, I like to show up, whether it's Disney World or we're gonna be at Disney's Aulani. I like to show up and be able to just report to my room and or just not even I just don't like having to deal with it. I like just bill is paid, we are good to go. And so also
Can I have this in the morning?
we'll see, maybe when I get home.
Okay.
Okay, mom life. See, this is real life. But anyway, she's asking me to see if she can eat a chocolate egg Reese's thing that she got on Easter. A little bit too late. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yes, transportation. So transportation, that was also another thing, but I paid in full whenever I booked it. So I've got to send my messages and get those squared away. I already did my load of laundry, well, kind of. I've got it in the dryer. So I've already kind of semi-done the laundry. And then I also need to take my shower, dry my hair, and then I will show you as to why you can go ahead and laugh at me. But it's a beauty trick. Like, you see like these lines right here? They need to be fixed. And especially going into the sun, I am always like squinting, or like if I'm stressed. Oh my God, if I'm stressed, I'm always like, or scowling. I've got to stop that. I gotta figure that out and stop it. But we're gonna fix the forehead, and y'all are gonna have a really good time making fun of me. But shower, no, pay things off, shower, laundry, gotta finish the clothes in the dryer, and then fix the forehead wrinkles, and like these two, and this. Stress eating was not on my to-do list, but we can make it happen. There we go. Eat 20 Oreos, and here we go. Listen, this is a new thing that I'm doing. I am packing and planning and prepping for a new place. And it's really, really far away. And it's just really, really stressful. So I'm just gonna eat my feelings. No judgment zone, and I'm going to eat them until I suppose I get sick, which I probably will get sick because I never eat stuff like this, and it just so magically happened to get in our grocery cart when we went to the grocery earlier today, and Tyler is not strong enough to like tell my bad side of Andrea's mind. No. Once I say, oh my gosh, I'm being bad, he knows exactly what it means, and it means I want something like this. But it's so good. Do you think this will heal my stress? Write in the comments. The Oreos have been had. And Annie licked the middle out of 3 of them and put them back in there. So when I went to grab the next one, because who eats Oreos looking, this is the move right here. Well, got her cookies smashed together, held together by 4-year-old spit, and the cream inside gone. And she's laughing right now. So we're gonna dry our hair. And I will just show you really quick what I use. Use the Wow root pump. Raise the roof. Probably need to get a little bit more of this before we leave for our trip. I'm gonna put the Dream Routine on. Amika, help me with the craziness. And then this again, Amika. Amazing type of stuff. And then I need to do some of my facial stuff on here. So I am just now starting out this glow recipe. You all know me. If I show up to Sephora and I'm like, hey, this is what I want fixed, just tell me what to buy. That's how I end up with my things. So the girls in Sephora told me this. They said they swear by it because, like I said, we got this going on. This isn't the trick. It's gonna help me, they said. I have not done my trick yet, but I'm gonna put my Glow Recipe Pomegranate Peptide Firming Serum. Probably put too much. And then more lifting and firming, because we're 35 years old. Just the Sephora brand. I think this is actually a new thing to them because I was using their brightening cream, which I still have. I just bought this and I was like, I want to use my new stuff. So I've been using this for the past couple of weeks. I think I do like it actually. All right, now let's go ahead and dry this hair. Guys, you know I'm gonna keep it real. I'm in my pajamas, which means I don't have the fancy pajamas. I have like some nice pajamas. I'm not gonna say like I'm completely crazy and rogue, but old husband's t-shirt to sleep in, which is my favorite thing to sleep in. It's way more comfortable than cute pajamas, and I'm just here to tell the truth. So, what I was talking about, the little creases that I got going on, it's driving me crazy. So, it's time to pull back my brownie patches. Listen, they work, and whenever I don't use them, I can tell. So we're gonna put these suckers on. So they come with forehead and between eyes. And then this guy is for corners of eyes and mouth. So first, I'm gonna open up this guy and I'll show you. It's got unbleached natural craft paper with water active adhesive. And quite literally, adhesive means that yes, folks, we're gonna stick this to our face. And we're gonna sleep in it. I know. You're like, wow, you're crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I am. But I promise it works. Now, Annie doesn't like when I put these on. She thinks that I look too nutso. And also, I'll show you. Oh boy, I'll show you. I can barely talk when I put them on, like in the creases, because one, I'm afraid to let them move, because I don't want, like they're still drying. And then 2, that's pretty much really the biggest reason. I don't have a step 2 or a point 2. But anyway, these are perforated, whatever that word is. And I'm just going to tear them into pieces. And so I took 2 squares, but I think I need a third. I need a third square. See how they are made? And so I'm just gonna tear that to pieces. And the process, I need sleep, honestly. I just need to go to bed. I gave Annie, I'm like, you've got 30 minutes. You must take your vitamins, I've already laid them out, and you must change into your pajamas. Not a minute over. Like, you must lay your body in the bed no later than 8:30. So anyway, I need sleep. I have to wake up at 4:30 to make it to work on time tomorrow. I'm almost there. I'm almost to the vacation mode. But anyways, so I've got that, and then the corners. I'm just going to, I forget what I normally do. I'll probably just use one square of this, and it's a big one, but with a bunch of different shapes, as you can see. And I'll show you where I'm putting them all. But anyway, you will literally, quite literally, stack these on your face, and I'll show you in a second how that happens. And yes, I was influenced by a sponsored ad on Instagram. I was going to buy them through their actual website, but I'm cheap and I don't like paying shipping and handling. So I actually went and found them on Instagram. Or no, I went and found them on Amazon. So these are on my Amazon storefront if you want to go find them, or anything that I like to use in my normal life. And then they also recommend that you use this rose water thing. I bet money that it's just literally tap water and they put like a rose essential oil in there. This is opinion. This is pure speculation, but sounds like a pretty good guess, because what I do for this is I just steal Annie's water bottle for her hair and I just wet these. And let me wet them really quick. And then I just kind of wait for them to kind of curl up. And it kind of shows you if they're wet enough. So this one's probably not wet enough. So I'll wet this guy a little bit more. And I kept my ones, like my forehead ones, separate versus the one that I'm gonna use in my crease, and then like right here. So I've got 2 eyes. I could have done math. So I need 2 eye ones and then 2 mouth ones. Instead, I took a whole, oh, poop. I dropped them. So yeah, that would have not been math, because you got 2 mouth ones, but then you got 4 eye ones. So if I simply had used my brain, I could have figured that out of how many eye patches I needed, but I didn't. But as you can see, it's kind of curling up. So what I'm going to do first is I'm gonna look in the mirror while we do this. We can talk, but what I like to do is just kind of like pull up, not like stretch, but I like to pull it up just a bit and kind of lock my wrinkles in up at my hairline. I don't know if that really does help, but it makes me feel better. And then from here on out, I'm just gonna simply stack these guys pretty much all over my forehead. And then we're gonna go to bed. Super attractive for our husbands, while also scaring our children. So it's a dual type of action that we get to do for our family. Oh, the things that we do, right? And I feel like I do this differently every single time. I don't know, it's kind of like a origami. That's not an origami, that is not the right word. It's kind of like a, let's just go ahead and do Tetris, because we all know what Tetris means. And let's see, this looks like it would be fun putting it that way, maybe. What do we think? We could do it like this. Oh, I need to pull my forehead back. Can do it like that, maybe. Ooh, I've got a good idea. Here we go. Heck yeah, I think I did a really good symmetrical setup just now. So in the morning, when I wake up, it's as simple as like getting this wet again. And then what I like to do is like put my finger underneath it on one side and then just kind of like wipe my hand underneath to pull it all up underneath one huge patch. So that's what I personally do. So now these are the mouth ones, okay? And I should probably do that last. I'm gonna put my eye one on now. And I'm gonna pull this skin back just a bit. I'm gonna put that in place. It might be a little bit too close to my eyes, but the closer to the eye, I will be fine because we're gonna get rid of what I need to get rid of, right? Okay, and then I'm gonna pull this back. And maybe it'll get even the crazy hairs that I've got going on in my face. Okay, so we've got it like so. And honestly, oh, poop. I got a little hole in there right there that I missed. Now I'm gonna look like an idiot. I'm gonna have to put, I'll be fine, right? I'll be fine. Okay. And then also, I bet these 2 extra ones that hey girl, what do you think I look like? Do I look good?
You look like brownies.
I look like brownies, everybody.
You have your brownies.
They're not brownies, they're frownies, Annie.
Brownies.
You think they're brownies? Do I look pretty with them?
No.
There you go, see? Told you. So this will work, right? It's all the same kind of concept. So put those little guys right there. And now let's do my mouth because we're about to go to bed. And like I said, it's a little hard for me to talk. So let's go ahead and put these guys on. And then I will see you tomorrow when I get off work. We are 3 days away until we leave for Disney's Aulani, and I thought I would start gathering all of my things to make our emergency kit. So the way that we are all seated on our plane is really not ideal because my husband wants the window seat, Annie wants the window seat, and then plus there's not 3 seats in a row. There's 4 seats in the middle of the plane, but that doesn't give us a window seat. So, should be very interesting. So, I thought about making each individual person an emergency kit to keep in their bag that's gonna be underneath the seat. So, of course, with every packing that I always do, we're color coded. So, Annie chose the light purple, I'm gonna be pink, and Tyler is going to be black. And I'll pop up on the screen just a really quick little note that I did, or like a little list of things that I am putting in our little packing cubes. I'm just gonna keep on referencing back and forth with this so I don't forget anything, but let's start out. It says charging cables. So that's gonna be something that I have on my to-do list on our departure day or morning. So I'll get all of our charging cables good to go. But I did buy a couple of extras because we will have multiple units that might need charge, such as like phone, headphones, maybe Annie's tablet, so etc. And I'll go through all of that. Some of this stuff is going to go in these, but I also bought this guy to keep the wires from literally just going crazy. So I'm going to put my charging cables, or I guess Tyler's extra charging cables. Let me get those. I just bought some extra charging cables off of Amazon. I didn't buy the actual Apple ones. We'll bring those with us as well, but in case he needed to, or we needed to charge multiple things at the same time, we have that option. And of course, anytime, I like a good color code, and old daddy, he just is pretty boring. He does black. So let's see. This was a 2-pack, which again, I'm just using this for travel purposes. So I'm not really upset about if they get a short in them or anything. So what I'm simply just gonna do is I am going to, it's as simple as put it around here, and it's kind of like a button. And like so. So the cords are not going all over the place. So first things first, we're gonna put our charging cable in here for Tyler. I also got us all sleep masks because I am hoping with our 7 a.m. flight that we are gonna be able to get some rest, because in Hawaii, it is a 6-hour difference. So when our 7 a.m. flight is going to be 1 a.m. for them, and we land there at 1:30 p.m. So we have pretty much a half of the day remaining, but if we don't take naps, could be a long day. Dang, these look fancy. Oh yeah, these are nice. So the sun will not be able to get in his eyes, And they also came with a little case for him. And then it also came with little earplugs, but I don't think he's gonna use those because I just bought him some new headphones, but I'll just throw them in there just in case. It could possibly get cold. We're gonna be wearing our sandals, so socks. And then I also am going to pack socks for Annie and I as well. And then in just the thought process of what shoes that we're wearing, we're gonna wear like the slip-ons. We are not wearing our flip-flops. Tyler is gonna wear his flip-flops, but in case we're cold, we can wear our socks with sandals. Don't judge us. It could be another option if you wanted to bring some like slippers or like house shoes that you feel comfortable with wearing. That could be a good idea, but we're gonna go more so like on the minimal side. So I figured slide-on sandals and socks in case it gets chilly. Next thing on the list is gum. And I just had it, and literally in normal life, here it is just happening on camera. I don't know where I set it down at, and I thought that I put everything in the box when I brought it in here to show you guys. I don't know where it is. I'll probably end up having to buy more gum. So gum is the next one I'm gonna put in there. And then hand sanitizer and wipes. So I did buy these water wipes to go, so we'll put those in there. I'm gonna put his deodorant in there. I think I'm gonna buy just like a to-go deodorant now that I'm thinking about it. So I'll grab that in our errands tomorrow because we do need to run a ton of errands tomorrow to prepare for that part. So I'm gonna get some deodorant and probably his kind of chapstick. I did buy Annie and I some chapstick today. He would probably use this, honestly. He doesn't care. So I'll just put that in there anyway, just in case. Okay, so I'll put him some chapstick in there, and then lotion, put that in there. Honestly, he probably would appreciate a better lotion, but anyway, I've got toothpicks on the agenda. What did I do with the toothpicks? Here we go. Got some toothpicks for his, and then stain remover. Now, I love Miss Mouse. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but normally it's just a spray, but they have a pen as well. And I got a 2-pack, so Tyler can have one, and then I can have one in mine. Then we have Celsius. So we are Celsius drinkers, energy drink, and we can't bring cans on a, what is it, gonna be a 14-hour travel day? So we can't bring those. So I bought these that we can mix in our waters, and then I also, we'll show you all probably tomorrow, but I bought us new water bottles, and so we're gonna go through TSA with no water in them, and then we can fill them up whenever we go through TSA. So I got some Awala bottles. Annie normally travels with an Awala, but I prefer flying with them because if you bring a water bottle with like the tip top, like straw thing that folds open, whenever the plane gets cabin pressure, like as soon as you open it, water goes everywhere. Now with the Awala, because where you can sip with a straw or it's like open top, it just makes a sound and you're good to go. It doesn't spew water everywhere. So I got Tyler a black one, I got me one, and then Annie of course needed a new one too. So I'll throw some Celsius in there as well. And in addition to just the Celsius, I also got us some hydration because whenever you fly, you get dehydrated. And while we're speaking of that as well, I do feel like I need to talk about I did order us some to-go Miralax, and let's just be honest. Now, you can get constipated fairly easy when flying, and then especially if you've got a very, very long travel day. So I bought some Miralax to throw into our emergency cubes just for in cases. And then what is next do we have on this guy? He was like, kind of like, why would I need that? But I got him some poopery. This is a long flight, folks. We don't want to be kicked off. So you just spray this and it makes your poo-poo not stinky. So this is going in his, and I got the Beach Bum, not flavor, I got him the Beach Bum scent. So that's going in Tyler's. I need to grab him some mouthwash tomorrow as well. And then I also bought some air flies. I bought 3 of these because what you can do is you can plug this in to the very back of the seat. Like we're flying Delta, so they have like the TVs and the little plugins. So you can plug this little guy, this outlet part, into there, and you can Bluetooth it to your headphones. Now, this is a 25-hour plus battery life, and the plus side of this, because I was like, what's the difference between like the AirFly Pro and then the other version? The reason why I got the Pro is, let's say Annie wants to watch a movie with me and she wants to be engaged. Well, then I can listen with my Bluetooth headphones with the same thing. So it can port out, I guess, 2 Bluetooth options. You can use this in your vehicle if you want to, which I think this is really, really cool. So I got 3 of these in case we all want to listen to something different or watch the TV on the back of the screen or whatever. Or let's say like Annie wants to watch something on my MacBook, or we want to watch something on her iPad, or Tyler can watch like actual like TV, like real TV, like the news or whatever on his phone. So he can Bluetooth that to, you know, I guess you wouldn't need it from his phone to that. But if I wanted to listen to his TV on his phone, then that would be an option. So I thought this was really, really cool of a little contraption that I bought 3 just in case we needed them. Okay, Tyler's is done. Now I'm going to do mine, which is going to be very similar, but a little different as well. So pink. And everything that I'm showing you guys is going to be in my description box or on my Amazon storefront. So don't worry, you'll be taken care of if you need a quick glance. So it's probably easier if I just pack Annie and mine together. So I'm going to, of course, get her some charging cables. And then also what makes it a little bit more complicated is because like in my bag, I'm going to be carrying a little bit bigger of a backpack. Like Tyler and Annie will have backpacks, but I'll probably be bringing my weekender just simply because I'm going to be working on the plane. And I got my MacBook, all my electronics, batteries for the camera, all the other accessories that come with the camera, and vlogging for the YouTube. So mine's going to be a little bit more bigger, but same concept with these little packing emergency kits. So I've got that. And then my eye mask, I got a different one because of course I wanted pink. And then Annie wanted to pick out her own version. So let me show you Annie's. That's so her style. So we'll put that in hers. All right, same concept with Tyler's. It has like the place where it won't, like, light won't be able to sneak in. My socks, Annie's socks. I need gum. We gotta get gum tomorrow. Hand sanitizer. Annie, where's your Touchland hand sanitizer?
I
Let me go get it out of our travel drawers. Oh, about fell over. But got our Touchland. Now at Christmas, Sephora had this huge like gift set that had, I think, 5 different flavors in them and scents in them, and that's what I use. I just stocked up on them. So I'm gonna put that in mine. And then I've got this, I'm a contact user. So if you're a contact user, listen up. Now, this guy right here has your contact carrying case, a little small thing to carry your solution. You've got some tweezers, and then this little guy right here that will hold your contact on right there. And then, oh, it's not focusing. It holds it right there, and then you can put it on your eye. So it's really, really great with travel, but also in the same sense, it's great when you have nails. So very, very helpful. But I'm gonna go ahead while we're here, I'm gonna go ahead and fill my contact case up. And then also, I will also have my travel size, just like this, in my backpack for emergencies. Because if something falls out, dries up, all the things were covered. Face wipes, cleansing wipes, just in case. I hate having like a dirty, nasty face. So just in case I need that. I also got the new Summer Fridays Jet Lag Eye Cream. What I haven't decided is if I'm gonna do a full face of makeup that morning, because that just sounds horrible. Like flying all day in a full face of makeup. So I might just do like, I don't know if you've watched my natural makeup video, but I might do that. And then later on that evening, put a little bit more makeup on. I haven't decided, but like, if anything, this guy will be really, really great for when we come back, because we are doing a red eye. So that night, I probably will wipe all of my makeup off. So we'll see. But I thought it was a really cool thing that they came out with. Deodorant, just in case. Same thing, I need to buy Tyler like a travel size. And then we're gonna throw some hydration drinks in both mine and Annie's, and then throw some Celsius in mine. Of course, we need some chapstick and our air flies and our, well, come on, second Miss Mouths, just in case we need it. A new thing that I recently got is this. Now, this is going to hold quite a bit, and I always carry my medicine packing cube, but I will in like my main one, but where we're gonna be on a long flight with kid, well, I thought that this would be a lot better. So this guy comes with all of these stickers of all the medicines, all the things. So I normally fly with like acetaminophen, maybe some tension headache medicine, let me think, vitamins, Gas X, Pepto-Bismol. Like, it literally has quite literally everything. Allergy medicine, stickers, like sleep aid, just anything and everything. Melatonin, and then your vitamins in here. So what I'm gonna do, I bought 2 of these, one for Tyler and one for myself, just in case we need Tylenol, or Tyler needs Tylenol, or has a headache. He doesn't have to wake me up from my nap, etc. So I did get these, so I'm gonna organize them, put things in them that I already have, because Tyler was like, why didn't you just buy like the little individual packs that like where you can just throw in there? And I'm like, well, because it only has 1 serving in it, and I've already got that stuff in the cabinet, and I can reuse this. So I thought this was really, really neato. Mine is done, and I'm honestly so impressed with how much this holds, and the fact that I'm not gonna have all this little stuff just scattered all over our backpacks and like in the pockets. That seems so annoying to me with even just like the limited space that we will have. So I am really, really excited about this idea. Coming in with my next big tip that's going to make your packing the next couple of days so much easier. Unless it was like me last trip last month where somehow my razor literally got up and walked out of my packing cube. Anyway, this is like the biggest tip that I think is gonna be super efficient, time saving, and gonna make your life a little bit easier. So, first of all, let me introduce to you my toiletry packing cube. Now, toiletries would probably be my top 2 worst things that I have to pack. I hate packing toiletries, and then also I hate that it takes up so much weight in our check-in. Like, it drives me nuts. So I was like, you know what, there has to be a better way for me to be able to manage this process while also not forgetting anything. Now, I do have a free packing list for all you guys. So it's in the description, it's free. You just type in your email, it's gonna pop it back to you, an immediate link. Now, the other thing is there's 2 packing lists. I have one for Disney World, if you're a Disney World lover, like we are, and then one for the beach. So we're going to Disney's Aulani, so we're gonna be using our beach version. And then you can use it digitally or you can print it out. Now, if you use it digitally, then the ones that are like underlined, those are hyperlinks. So it should take you immediately to the exact piece that I prefer and or use and like. So anyway, this is my packing cube. And back to the story of, already dropping stuff. Oh, yep, see, I'm already dropping stuff. Back to the story of the razor. This is left over because I had to buy a razor at Disney World because my razor quite literally walked out. But anyway, this guy, I'm going to hang it up right here, right where I get ready. I'm in Annie's bathroom. I get ready in Annie's bathroom so I don't wake up the entire family in our other bathroom. But I will literally fill this up as I'm getting ready, or as Annie is getting ready. And that does remind me, I need to go grab her packing cube because she has her own packing cube that I'll hang up, and we literally live out of it. So anything that I use, I wash my hair for the last time before our trip, shampoo, conditioner. I use a razor before our trip, throw it in here. Use my toothbrush, throw it in here. Toothpaste, brushes, hair ties, like all the things on that packing list, we're gonna throw it in here. Things that are great that might be overlooked that you don't use every day, things such as like dry shampoo. Well, because I've hung this up early, then I'm not gonna be able to forget it, because I'm gonna be like, oh, over the course of these few days, I've used this. More than likely, I'm going to use it on the trip. Now, the things that I did not use during this entire duration, it's also going to help me not overpack, because I didn't use it for this amount of days. Well, then that means I can live without it whenever we are on vacation. So it goes back to that weight thing, not trying to put too much in here, things that, you know, are really going to take up the scale at check-in, but we're going to really, really be efficient. And that is the name of the game. But we will fill this up over the next 2 days away from leaving on our magical Disney vacation to Disney's Aulani Resort in Hawaii. I like saying it. Have I said it every single day that I've done the day countdown? Probably. Anywho, today on the checklist, we have to start our grocery order for here before we leave for our trip. So things that we're going to bring along with us. We're going to start the grocery, I guess, list for that. And then I want to start a grocery order to be delivered to the resort. So whenever we go to Disney World, this is something that I always do, is I order groceries through Amazon Fresh and I have them delivered to our resort. I almost said Aulani again, but we have it delivered to whatever resort we're staying at Disney World. Well, we're gonna do the same concept, but we're gonna have them delivered to Disney's Aulani. Now, I do like to share the changes between the two resorts because there are quite a bit of differences between staying at a Disney park mainland USA or staying at Disney's resort in Hawaii. So Disneyland, Disney World, you can have your groceries delivered to your resort. They can drop them off at Bell Services. I can call down there, you know, can you deliver them, please? But with Disney's Aulani, I personally have to be there to receive the groceries. So it's a little bit different of a thought process or concept, because what I like to do is have them delivered right before I get to Disney World. That way, whenever I arrive to the resort, Bell Services gathers all of our luggage and our groceries and brings them all at once up to our room. I feel like it's a little bit more considerate for them, so they're not going back and forth. So we do need to make our grocery list, but I'm not going to set up a delivery time, because if there's any delays in our flights or takes us a little bit longer to get to our resort, I don't want them to turn right back around and just create more of a mess. So I'm going to create the grocery list. We are staying in a studio resort. If you've seen my planning or my trip announcement video, we're staying in a studio, so there is like a kitchenette where there will be like a microwave and an actual refrigerator, not like the tall refrigerators that like you would have in your kitchen, but like a mini fridge, and it has a small freezer section, so we can't go too crazy. But the nice part about staying in like a studio with a kitchenette is because there is a microwave. So that is a little bit different from whether staying at like a typical hotel room at Disney World, or if you are staying in a hotel typical hotel room when you are in Hawaii, or if you are one staying at Aulani. So I do have to gather my groceries, but it will be along the same line of what I typically order when we are at Disney World, but I'll probably throw some like popcorn on there or something like that, because that's just like a normal thing that we do here at home. We'll have like a movie night and eat popcorn, you know, after dinner or whatever. So gotta do that. And then also we are golfing on this trip. We are going to be golfing in Hawaii, which is so exciting. Tyler's already prepared his golf bag, his travel bag. I've got to grab mine, and then I'm also going to put Annie's golf clubs in mine as well. Now, while we're talking about it, tomorrow I have to check in for our checked bags. There's a bug. Tomorrow I have to check in for our checked bags, and I'm going to put 2 bags for Tyler, 2 bags for me, and then 1 bag for Annie. So like the check-ins is what I'm talking about. And there is like a little button on there that says like specialty bags. Do not click the specialty bags for golf bags. It excludes golf bags for like the specialty button. That specialty button would be something for the example of like if you're checking in like a car seat or something like that, then you want to push that button in. But that's for tomorrow. But we are bringing our golf clubs, and I need to wash those. I need to gather some golf balls, make sure that I have plenty of tees. But I think Tyler's good to go with that. And then what else did I need to do? Oh gosh, check the weather. That is something that I like to do often, like at least every other day. And what I like to do is I like to start out with the weather here in the area, or really where we're flying out of. So if you watched my planning video, which you should go watch after this video. If you watch my planning video / my trip announcement, you'll see that the whole trip was possible because of the Cincinnati airport. But after thoughts and consideration, considering just like the amount that we're going to be in our vehicles and Tyler's schedule, he works night shift and all the things, it's just a little bit more convenient flying out of Lexington. So we did actually switch from the Cincinnati airport back to our home airport. So that is why I'm going to be checking Lexington's weather tomorrow. So I'm just going to go to my weather app. The reason why I like to start out with my home airport is so I can mentally prepare. Are there going to be delays? Like, is there a possibility to have a delay, and or do I need to give myself a little bit more time in the morning? So if it's raining, then I can prepare like maybe a little bit more time to actually get to the airport. It takes a little bit more time to like gather our luggage and bring it in. For whatever reason, we're just a little bit slower whenever it's raining. So I'm gonna hop on over to Saturday morning. So right now in Lexington, it is showing 67 degrees as a high, but we'll already be gone. But it does say mostly cloudy in the morning, followed by clouds. So it looks like we will probably be fine with the rain. I always just get a little bit nervous, but again, this is something that I like to check out before we depart, just from a timing perspective and a mental perspective, because I do not like being surprised with delays, and weather is probably going to be your #1 reason if you are delayed. The next thing I like to do is, because we have a layover in Atlanta, and the kind of like the same concept. So I'm going to check the Atlanta area just to see if there's any storms, anything going on, so I can prepare. Maybe like, yeah, there might not be weather in Kentucky, but there could be weather in Atlanta or Georgia or coming that way that might prevent us from departing in Lexington. We might have to wait till the rain is gone past Atlanta. So I do always like to check that out. So in Atlanta, it does say partly sunny with thunderstorms in the area. That's in the daytime. It doesn't look, I don't know what the time frame is on that. So again, it goes back to checking it more often. And I could probably go back to tomorrow night's forecast and see if there's something coming in, and there is some rain. So it's something mentally prepare myself that it is a possibility, like coming into Atlanta and or departing from Atlanta to go to Honolulu. So that's just my thought process for especially like a travel day. Now we'll switch it on over to Honolulu because we're gonna see the perfect weather. It better be perfect. Let's see, it's loading. And perfection. So when we arrive, it's going to be 83 degrees, sunshine and some clouds. The next day, 83 degrees, mostly cloudy with a shower in the afternoon. This is the day because I did make a planning calendar or like a planning tool, just like I have for Disney World. So that link is in the description if you wanted to use it, highly recommend. But this, I refer back. I put all the weather in my planning tool. So I'm like, okay, should I kind of tweak some of my plans? And for this day is a resort day. So nothing is really gonna get in the way. We can go in, we can go out, we can take advantage of some of the things that the resort has to offer. So I'm not too worried about this. Monday, 80 degrees, and then times of clouds with sun with a passing shower in the afternoon. I think we'll be fine again. And that is the day of our anniversary. So that morning, we have a character breakfast, and then I think we might go golfing that evening. So we might need to consider that or keep our eyes on it because we don't want to get rained out. And I really hate golfing whenever like it's swampy, like the grass is wet and it's just cart path only. So I'm not a fan of that. And then 80 degrees on the next day. So that day I believe is Pearl Harbor. And then a couple of morning showers. So Pearl Harbor's that morning. So just to be prepared. So also I'm about to start packing in the next couple of days too. So it might be a really good idea to bring our rain jackets with us just in case, a small umbrella, just in case, because I really am looking forward to going to Pearl Harbor. So that is why I check the weather a lot and in multiple different cities. One, to be prepared mentally. Gotta be prepared mentally. I don't want to be shocked when I get there of like something being ruined, or if I can move around a plan, I'll be able to do that. That's important. And then just from a packing perspective, like could it be cooler of the evening? Do I need to bring like a lightweight jacket or like a jean jacket? Whenever we arrive, is it gonna be cooler? So all the thoughts that we can be prepared. So I need to go clean my golf clubs for sure. And then I think Andy's golf clubs are still in Tyler's truck from going to the driving range the other day. And then, yeah, I mean, gotta put together my official grocery list. I've already got the one for tomorrow that I need to go grab so we can actually eat on the plane because I'm so scared. I've not seen the menu yet. I'll probably see that tomorrow whenever we check in for our flight. But I am just super scared that Tyler and Annie are just going to hate what they offer. Like they're very picky. I could probably be like, that's not ideal, but I'll eat it anyway. They're just like, oh, disgusting. I'm not even putting it near my mouth. So I've got to come up with some ideas and things that I can make that they can eat, that they're not just eating chips and like cookies and just like true snackety stuff. So I'm thinking outside of the box for that one tomorrow.
What is today?
Today is Friday. We're getting ready to leave. But first, we're in a rush because we're about to miss Chick-fil-A breakfast. And if you're normal on here, you know. If you know, you know. Chick-fil-A is always the day before we leave for a trip. So, Annie, let's run and grab some breakfast. See? Panic already. Let's grab some breakfast and chicken minis. Come on, let's go.
Yeah!
So I got up this morning pretty early. I couldn't really sleep this morning from all of the things that I had to think about for the preparation of today. And Annie was sleeping and I didn't want to wake her up because we do have such a long travel day tomorrow. So last night I gave her the option of chicken minis or chicken nuggets. And of course she said she wanted the chicken minis because she loves the yummy bread. So this morning when she woke up, she was literally like, I want some chicken minis, like as soon as her eyes opened. So we threw ourselves together. We'll get ready a little bit later, but we're gonna get our breakfast like we always do. And then I'm going to run into Kroger to get groceries. We need groceries for this long flight. I looked at the menu whenever I was checking in for our flight this morning, which is a check mark. I did that already. And just like I told Tyler, I was like, you and Annie are going to starve. And he's like, no, we'll be fine. I'm like, you're gonna starve. And he's probably gonna starve. Black Eyed Peas is on the menu, and no, it's not the band, and it's not D-E-D, what's the song? Now I can't even spell delicious, and that used to be the only way that I could spell delicious. T-E-L-I-C-I-O-U-S. Is that even the song, or am I singing? What word does she sing? I'm out of touch. That's what happens when you get old. But anyway, we've got to get groceries because I've got to prepare for that. Like, they're going to starve on a 10-hour flight from Atlanta to Honolulu, guaranteed. So we've got a lot of things to do on our to-do list, but let's get breakfast first. And a coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I'm a Chick-fil-A and Joffrey's coffee drinker.
But you are Chick-fil-A.
I am a Chick-fil-A drinker, aren't I? All right. You want your chicken minis?
Yeah, finally.
Finally. Okay, I got you fruit cup, and then we can share our potato barrels. Okay, chicken minis are up. Boop. You're very welcome. And then I got you your orange juice too. Good?
I'm only gonna taste the bread.
Is it good? Is it what you needed? Perfect. I just discovered that I just received favor from the Lord's Chicken House. I ordered a small coffee. This is the big buddy size that I got. I normally get like the little baby cup. So 1, favor from the Lord. 2, provision from the Lord, because he's like, honey, you're gonna need a little extra pep in your step. And that's what we're doing. We're gonna do it. You gonna get those? Go ahead and put those in the cart. Do those look good? Wonderful. You want blackberries or raspberries?
I don't know.
You're getting a new toothbrush for the trip?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. Put it in there.
I love these.
I know, I was going to surprise you, but you found them.
They have rainbow hair tie.
Love it. Which one do you want? Do you want the Ariel and Jasmine or Minnie and Daisy? Which one? Ooh. All right. Hey, Annie, how about this fishing set where you can like fish? You want that? Yeah?
I get it.
What does it do? Do you know? Is it a surprise? Okay, last thing.
I'm not sure it has to have water.
Tyler hates my guts because we are arriving home and, of course, still receiving packages one day before we leave. Thank you. Bring them in the house.
Okay, Mommy.
Awesome. Thank you. Shower was had. Now we're going to slap on some fake tanner. I used the Beauty by Earth. This is the face, this is the body, and I'm gonna slap that all over my body to get a little bit of color. But before I do that, I'm gonna lotion up on like my knuckles or like my elbows, my toes, stuff like that, so it doesn't like create like big caked up places all over me. And then I'm going to use my Sol de Janeiro on my thighs and all the places like my stomach, all the places. It's the Elasti Body Oil, and it boosts elasticity, visibly smooth skin, and that's enough for me. So I'm gonna slap this all on, dry the hair, and then continue on the prepping. I think we're almost done, but I did want to show you my personal bag. This guy, which is so beautiful. Yes, it's pretty big, but it does fit dimensions of a personal bag. I will be putting like my laptop in here, all of my electronics that I need for YouTube, but also like all of my snacks, anything extra like in that mom life that we just kind of throw in here. It's gonna be in here, and I will roll it on top of our little roly-polies. But I know I mentioned Annie had a airplane pocket, so I must mention mine as well. And like hindsight now, I wish I would have bought a second one for Tyler because they do make life that much easier. But this guy, it has a big pocket, and then you have 3 pockets right here. So, oops. So it does really help being in and out, gathering stuff, putting your phone there, your water bottle, just all the things that you manage when you're on a plane and you're not having to sift through. So if you can not sift through a bunch of stuff and use your airplane pocket, well, it's a much better option. Sitting down, also, I think on the other video, I had a sticker on the top of my head, probably 50% of the video, because I put the hat on, then I took it off, and apparently there was a sticker inside of it. Anyway, let's open up this drawer and see if we can find our electronics case. So, this is my electronics case. I'm not okay. Anyway, the important part is this guy. And I'm gonna plug this up, and we're just going to charge all of our stuff right in one spot tonight. And I love this guy because it's got the USB, and I don't have to worry about finding something to like plug into the wall. That's super annoying. So I need to charge headphones. I think Annie's headphones are in here as well. Need to charge hers. Then the good thing about this trip is you don't have to charge your fans. Those things add up. Magic bands, gonna use those. I do need to find, I'll probably want to bring this because I love setting this up so we can take pictures with my phone. Actually, do I need this? I'll bring it just in case because I know I'll regret it if I don't. And then I guess just really our normal electronics and all of the chaos of having a YouTube channel, all of those like specialty electronics. Let's see. Oh, I will absolutely need my portable sound machine. So we'll charge this guy up, and let's find a cord that will fit him. I need to go through this before we leave tomorrow and get this organized so we're not bringing things that I don't need. Now, I also am bringing my other camera just in case things go scary bad. Just, you know, the stresses of life. Magic band, so we'll do that. And plug that guy in. I do need to find Tyler's magic band because he's not been to Disney World since January, so hopefully it's somewhere in this desk, as well as our third magic band charger. I'm assuming this will make things easier getting in and out of the room, or it could just be as easy as us having our phones, but I do want to just have it on me just in case. Oh, heck yeah. The third one, now I just need his magic band. Ooh, I need to charge this. This is just electronics to keep my camera cooled down, that it doesn't overheat. That would not be good. Extra little like SD cards. I've got a lot of SD cards. Probably should chill out on those, but it scares me if I don't have enough. So we'll put that right there out in the open so I don't lose them. Anybody need a Mickey sticker? An extra external hard drive. I
I think I legit have lost Tyler's magic band, unless it's in like my Disney World tubs. I'll have to go see if I can find that, because that would not be good. But I'll go ahead and just plug that in and know that I'm missing something. And then I need to find chargers that fit our headbands, or not our headbands, our, ooh, love this guy. I love a dual charger. So this guy, and then we'll charge my guy. Yeah, so this thing is so easy. Like, I love this USB port because this is probably not good for the cords, but look at this guy. All charging in one place. That's really nice. What am I forgetting? Tyler's headphones. Tyler's headphones, his magic band, camera batteries. Man, this is so much easier than packing for Disney World. I think that's all that I need to charge. Hopefully I'm not forgetting something. Guys, I can't believe, by the way, I found these. And I was looking for his magic band, and I think I've lost it. But there is one important thing that I almost forgot. And oops, what did I lose? Doesn't look too important. There's one thing that I almost forgot, and it's Annie's Disney pins, because I was wanting to see if we could trade. So we'll definitely have to pack these, and then her lanyard. This is her lanyard of the first collection. I think she is missing 3, maybe? She's got 3 more to meet this entire collection. Yep, so we cannot forget that. Okay. Need to find his magic band still. Charge all batteries. Make sure electronics are charged tonight. Okay, let's pack the bag full of entertainment toys. Okay, so let's figure this out. And I just put everything on the bed just so I can figure it out. So Annie is using this bag. I am using this bag. Now, there will be an additional backpack. It's in there. Oh yeah, I showed it to you guys earlier. So that's gonna be what the food is in. This is just gonna be like, this is mommy's work bag and additional stuff for Annie. So what I'm going to do is, we made her emergency kit the other day. It can just sit in the very bottom of her backpack. That's fine. And then I'm gonna put my emergency kit also in here. And then, let's see. Awalas, I think I'm gonna have to put, that's just not gonna fit in hers. So I will put both of our Awalas in my bag. Gum, I will throw in Tyler's bag. Annie's airplane pocket can go in hers. Oh gosh darn it, I need to charge this. This is my little thing that goes underneath the seat where I can prop my feet up. And let me fix this lighting, because I feel like I'm like literally sitting in the dark, and I am so sorry. Let's see, I hope this is better for you. Give me a thumbs up in the comments to see if I fixed it. Maybe a little bit more. I am so sorry. Ah, now it's in the screen. So sorry. Can't win at everything, can we? Let's see. Ah, better? Tilted? Y'all, this is real life. It's getting dark. We're doing too late. Are we better now? Is this better? Give me a thumbs up. Give me 2 thumbs up if the lighting's better. So sorry. Anyway, so I've got that. That is so much better. Like, I can see it from the screen. Anywho, so I have this guy. I'm putting in Annie's backpack. Hopefully it'll fit. Yep, it will. And then I need to go get some Ziploc baggies to put these Legos in. And then I'll put these, is this worth bringing. So limited on space. I don't think that's worth bringing. It's like some jelly Legos, because I know that I have other stuff. I bought her this guy, bought her these. So do I still have, yeah, this is, I was like, where's her toy box packing cube? It's this guy. So, there's a pink one too, and we always use this in her bags as a toy box. So we'll put all of her, hey, what's wrong? What happened?
Oh, I still want to count to my chin.
Oh, I'm sorry. You okay? Did Daddy help you? He did. I'm so sorry.
I don't even know what.
Yeah, of course. Come on, with you. Hey, do you mind going and get me the Ziploc baggies really quick so we can? They're on top of the counter in the kitchen. Go get those and we'll get your Legos taken care of.
What color are they?
They're clear, and the box is blue. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Perfect. Thank you. So we'll go ahead and put her toys in. Hopefully this is not going to make that big of a mess, but we'll put her toys in this toy box. No, it doesn't really, but whatever. And yes, I did get her slime. Hopefully I don't get in trouble at TSA. But it is underneath the fluid out. All right, we got some squishies.
If he says water off to send it back.
Okay. Got this, I don't know. And Uno, some mystery stuff. And I do need to make sure that her iPad is good to go with games on there. But we will have Wi-Fi tomorrow too. So we should be good to go with that.
Daddy don't know.
Well, did he read the directions?
No, he don't know the directions are at.
He doesn't. I gave it to you.
Can I avoid this part?
Well, I think I'm done with this part. Do you want to put this in your bag?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going to put this in your bag.
Can I do the snack part?
Sure.
That's my favorite part too.
It's your favorite part.
That's my even more favorite part.
Okay.
They're little snacks.
You love
And
snacks.
actually, that little bubblegum.
Do.
Yeah, it was snacks. And they chew really quickly, so you know how. It's not chewing gum, it's like a sort of chewing gum.
Oh, okay. So your bag is done. So we're going to put all of our... Oh, where's our snacking packing cube? Where's our snack cube?
Oh.
Is it in the kitchen in the pantry?
I'll take it. That's it.
Okay, let's go get it.
Let's do it together.
Let's do it together.
Okay, you have to wait for a few seconds because you need to find our packing cubes.
Yes, we do need to find our packing
For
cube.
our
Okay.
food, for the airplane, for Hawaii.
For Hawaii. Okay, let's go.
We're gonna leave in one day.
Tomorrow morning, less than one day.
Yes, in one day.
Let's go. Let's find our snack packing cube. Hurry, hurry. Hurry. Got it. Oh, are you okay? You fell again? Honey. Ta-da! Snack packing cube. Boop, boop, boop. And we still have snacks in here. So let's pour these out.
This is what I was talking about.
What is that?
It's the
Starburst.
Starburst.
Very, very unique situation here.
It's my favorite.
Have you ever had it?
Yes.
It wasn't me that gave it to you. Who gave it to you?
I got it from Halloween.
Oh, Halloween. Okay. Probably then. You're right. You're
Wait.
right.
Did I see a cow over there?
A cow.
No, a cat.
A cat. We've got some sour bunnies. Do you want to pack these?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? How many?
8 or 5.
8 or 5? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Let's just throw a handful in there. How does that sound?
Okay, dude.
Okay. So we've got some Annie's fruit roll-ups right here.
And these are my favorites.
I thought you didn't eat them the last time. So I got those to surprise her because I'm really desperate, honestly, because I'm scared about this 10-hour flight. And so I got these and I thought she liked them. I bought these for her soccer team last season to put in their soccer bags. And Tyler was like, you're going to be a cool mom now, because I was buying all the organic and clean snacks. And so he threw those in there. And so I thought like Annie would love them. And so I got them. And Tyler said she didn't even eat them last time. So I don't know. I bought them. We'll see if we like them. I know Daddy will eat them.
Well, I like them.
You do? We'll get to them. We're going to do our snacks first. Okay?
And then my Legos.
And then your Legos.
I love building Legos, guys. Ton of Legos.
Yes, we do. We got some oatmeal bars. We're going to have some granola bars. Put those in here. Now, guys, this snack bag, you might be like, Andrea, that thing's huge. But now you know why it's huge. And it's very sufficient. It's holding a lot. It's going to keep it all together. Do you want chocolate chip? Oh, that one's been open. Whoops. You want the mixed berry or chocolate chip or both?
Chocolate chip.
Okay. So we'll do 2 of those. 2 of each.
To be healthy.
And eat healthy. And then Mommy got some of...
Mom,
Yes.
are you getting some strawberry?
Yes, those are going to be in the cooler.
Okay.
Got some...
Wait, do you have a cooler?
Yeah, it's in there. Got some beef sticks. I actually like these.
Yeah, I hate them.
You hate them?
They're too spicy for me.
You think they're too spicy?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. I think this is good enough for these snacks. What do you think?
Good.
I think we've got Pop-Tarts in there too that we can put in here. Let's put a snack bag in here. A wallet. I've got your wallet in here, okay, honey?
Okay.
I've got that.
Wow.
Hey, can you grab your little thingy that goes in your seat? It's over there. It fell on the floor.
Okay.
So this guy, here, be quiet so I can explain it. So this guy is going to be really cool. So let me just take the instructions out and hopefully you can see the thingy right here with the light. I don't know, but it's going to sit or attach into the seat in front of us. And that way Annie can prop her feet up. So me and Tyler have one that is like a hammock that goes underneath the seat in front of us. It'll lift our feet up while it's straight. This is going to let Annie kind of lay flat. I mean, she's taller now. She's like 43 inches, I believe. So
Yeti Sketty ride.
she wants to ride Mount Everest at Animal Kingdom at Disney World, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got that in here. Now, what did I do with all of our, here's our flavor. I'll put all of our flavor.
I want the strawberry one too.
Okay, I've got it, baby girl.
Okay.
All right, so now let's start organizing our Legos, okay?
We're so,
Okay. So let's see if this is gonna work out the way that I intend it to work out in my brain. So let's see if we can open this guy. Here, one at a time, please. Annie, one at a time. Just come over here. Just come over here.
Hi guys.
Okay. Yeah. This will work out. So I'm just. So it comes with like the numbers inside, obviously, and then the instructions. And then I'm going to put them in this Ziploc baggie. That way it will fit a lot easier and better in our bags. So we've got the instructions, Legos. Okay, that one. So I got you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got you 6. Which 3 do you want me to pack? And then I'll put the rest in our check-in so you can have them on the way back.
This one.
Okay, you want this one to go down there with
And that one. The last one is a unicorn.
and the unicorn. Okay, we just need to put your iPad in there in the morning and your headphones, and then you're solid.
Okay.
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 Anything you want to say to our friends before you head on out of the room?
Okay.
Anything you want to say to your friends before we head out? Go ahead and tell them.
I'll see you in the next video.
Oh, that was good. So, almost done. And then I've got to put all my money. I gotta put.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, baby.
What's doing here?
You're so silly. I've got to put my money, passports, and stuff in my personal bag. I've got to put all of our electronics away. Pretty much should be good to go. Let me check my to-do list. Okay, the only thing that we didn't do today was wash my car because it's been raining outside. So not gonna do that. And I did not get my ring inspected. I've got to do that when we get back. But in the morning for departure day, I already got my water bottle, so we're good to go. We'll take out the trash, grab the chargers. I already got our socks. I already got our airplane pocket. And then we should be good. Grab all of our electronics, chargers, and yeah. Looks like we're ready to go. That's exciting and a relief. So yeah, we'll be on the plane. We leave Lexington at 7 in the morning and then go to Atlanta and then from Atlanta to Honolulu. So I hope that you are subscribed to follow along on all of our Hawaii vlogs, because not just Disney Aulani, but we're going to Pearl Harbor. We're doing all kinds of things. I think we're gonna rent a vehicle one day or two to go to Waikiki, go to Honolulu, and try some things around the actual state or around Oahu, which is the island that we will be on. So very, very excited. Join us. Come along with us. You're a part of the family too. And we will see you in the morning on the long travel vlog. Good night. Bye.